We need to ask the important question first, and that's an injury update on Fags, please.
Yeah, so obviously not a great result, but I think he's getting a scan this arvo, and we'll find out. I think he's in a little bit of pain, and saw him hobbling on the TV last night into, was it Gil McLaughlin's dinner or whatever. But yeah, I think he was really happy, obviously, with yesterday and how it went. And such a great cause, the fight M&D. So yeah, he's really proud to be down there, and it was a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, spirits are up.
How are we thinking this hamstring injury might affect his performance?
Yeah, I don't know. He'll have to come back through the twos and see how he goes. But yeah, not ideal, but I'm sure the boys will get a bit of a laugh about it.
Has he blocked out all the physio spots the next week?
Yeah, it'll be good to get him back. I think I'm not sure if he's coming back before next week, but yeah, I'm sure he'll be icing it up pretty seriously.
Good time for him. Obviously, you have an injury with the bye coming up, but is it bad time for you? You've been in incredible form lately. You probably wouldn't like to ride the momentum. Yeah,
I thought about that. I was like, geez, I don't know. The last couple of weeks I've been lucky enough to play some good football, and I sort of feel like I don't really want to miss a week. But yeah, at the same time, it'd be good to let the body relax and I guess get away from it for a moment.
What's the sort of plan? Does the club have a plan with the players that say to get away, or what is?
Yeah, so we've got a training session tomorrow morning, and then pretty much from there till I think it might be Monday. Yeah, away from the club, so guys from interstate and that can head home, and yeah, boys will just, I guess, take it easy.
You feel like it's the best you've ever played?
On the weekend, yeah, probably would be. I was able to, I guess, mark a few more balls, which was exciting, and I guess we had a fair supply of inside 50s coming our way. I thought the back six really performed, and I think we only let them score at maybe 37% or something like that, which was, I guess, pretty promising.
Bit of talk about, you know, personally you might be in All-Australian mix. Do you think you're up in that company?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm not really thinking about that sort of stuff. I guess that just all looks after itself. You got guys like Alex Rance and even Jeremy McGovern absolutely killing it at the top level. So, yeah, I guess to be thought of in that company is pretty exciting, but at the same time, just here to try and get results and improve day to day.
Do you look to those guys? Or
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I spend a lot of time watching their footage and that, just trying to pick up little things from their games because they've been performing at such a high level over the last few years. You'd be silly not to have a watch.
It feels like your decision making is just absolutely spot on at the moment. When to go for the mark and when to go for the spoil. You seem like you're supremely confident in the air at the moment. That seems to have evolved really rapidly over the last, probably this year. How are you feeling in that regard?
Yeah, it's been good. I know a couple of weeks ago against the Swans, I was probably spoiling a little bit too much, and I guess it's just making the right decision and being predictable. I think it's good offensively when I win the ball back and can get our chain started, but at the same time, when you're out of position and need a spoil, it's really important to get that job done and take their smaller guys out of the game that crumb the ball. So, yeah, it's a fine line. Sometimes I'll get it right, sometimes I'll get it wrong, but you know, you keep learning from those situations.
What's the number one thing that you rate yourself on after a game, or you and Fags rate yourself on after each game? Is it, you know, that disposal efficiency? I think you're running about 84%. Is it when to mark and when to spoil? What do you go off?
Yeah, we do a lot of things around fight to win acts. So for me, for example, a fight to win act might be a spoil or an intercept gather at ground level. So yeah, I guess being able to be predictable with my teammates and I guess not allowing my opponent to be too much of a focal point is really important. And yeah, the other stuff, the offensive stuff like ball disposal efficiency, that looks after itself.
Did anything change for you when you got elevated to the vice captaincy when Beamsy stepped aside?
Not too much, I don't think. Zorks has done such a fantastic job, and I'm just still learning from him, and even Hodgie and Dane Beams a lot. So yeah, from a role perspective, not a lot's changed. I think I'm still the same guy out on the ground as I would be, and yeah, the day-to-day stuff's pretty much similar.
What sort of influence has Hodge been?
He's been fantastic. He's yeah, just teaching me little things like how to prepare well for the games, and even with my positioning out on the ground, being a little bit more proactive has been really helpful. So, and from a leadership standpoint, like he's one of the greatest of the game to do it. So, yeah, he's really good at, I guess, adapting to different scenarios, and if I can just learn a little bit off him, that's a massive help.
Are the close losses eating away at you a bit?
Yeah, they certainly are a little bit. It's obviously frustrating not being able to, you know, we're right thereabouts and we just can't capitalise and I guess get the points. But at the same time, we all understand the path that we're on, and we're all just looking for improvement.
Is that probably a game where you go, we didn't they didn't win that game, we lost that one. I know you've been competitive in a lot of games and you take pride out of that. But that's probably the first one maybe where you would have gone, actually we're pretty pissed off about that one, we should have won that.
Yeah, we certainly let ourselves down a little bit with skill execution. Felt like sometimes when we were going inside 50, we either weren't making a great decision or we weren't able to, I guess, execute the skill, and which is very frustrating. It felt like at times we'd kick a goal and we just need to kick one or two more after that, but then they'd kick a quick one and it'd sort of take the momentum away. So, yeah, we're going to sit down this afternoon and review the game and see where we went wrong, and yeah, we'll get away for a week or so, until Monday, and then come back and look forward to the Giants.
Is it particularly tough for you as a defender? We've spoken about how well you're playing at the back there, 20 spoils, 9 intercept marks on the weekend, and then the ball goes up the other end and they miss a simple set shot. Is that tough to be down there as a defender watching that happen?
I think it's tough for everyone. I haven't played much forward in my time, but it's really important that when you kick goals, you put scoreboard pressure on, and it's not like those guys aren't trying to kick goals. It's just probably the angles that we're giving them. Like we're feeding the ball inside 50, and we're probably not making it easy for them because we're putting them out wide or putting them too far out from goal. So, yeah, it is frustrating at times, but I guess that's just football.
The team's conceded 18 points less per game since last season. Alex Witherden and Darcy Gardner and yourself have been really impressive this year. What do you put down to the back six gelling?
I think we spent a lot of time over the over the pre-season working together as a group, and certainly from a defensive standpoint, the team's improved. I think our pressure rating's gone up massively, particularly in the last month or so. We've had a strong emphasis of being able to smash in and put pressure on the opposition, which makes our job as defenders a lot easier. We're able to probably play a little bit more proactive and win the ball back rather than just trailblazing our guys around, our forwards around. So, yeah, the pressure's been really good, and I guess that makes us look a little bit better.
And you seem to be continuing to improve week on week. Is there anything you can put that down to, just your continued improvement? I
think probably even like the last 18 months, I've been able to play pretty consistent football, and especially my training loads and that have been consistent. So, yeah, I guess I'm just doing the same things every week, and I'm seeing that gradual improvement, which is pretty exciting.
How much help has it been with Darcy Gardner being able to lock in on someone every single week? You don't have to worry about much else in that back end.
Yeah, it's huge. This is awesome to play along with, and he's such a great teammate. I guess he helps you out on the ground, and you just know what you're going to get from him week in, week out. And his ability to play on tools and then smalls, like you see, sometimes he's playing on Eddie Betts, and the next week he's playing on Jeremy Cameron. So, yeah, his ability to play his role week in, week out is very much appreciated within the team.
Can Jack quickly ask
Absolutely.
you one last question?
When you play a game, you play hard, more harder.
Do you want me to play harder?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, I'll try my best, yeah.
Because our team is not very good.
Yeah.
We try more harder.
We need to try harder, yeah. No, we're certainly going out there with giving it our best shot, and we're not quite getting the results, mate, but we'll certainly keep going out there and giving our best, and hopefully turns our way.